Reading in John chapter 14, Jesus said there's a place he's preparing, and he talked about hell because it's calling. Never know, you may not wake up in the morning.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. PK Darren here, and today we are going to CFMoto demo day. I was at Cycle Gear yesterday and, you know, looking at bikes with the family, because I am thinking about, you know, kind of thinking about trading my bike in for a GSXR 1000R. Shout out to Scarface. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do this demo testing because they say you can do it's free and everything. And I actually never really ridden any of the CFMoto bikes or even heard of their bikes, honestly. Actually, I think I heard of them a little bit, but not really like know much about them. But I'm like, hey, it would be pretty nice to get a good video in of the CFMotos, so we'll go ahead and do that. But as in the 1000, like, I was kind of like thinking it as like, you know, a bike that I'm probably gonna have for a very long time. And I don't know if it's just me or it feels like I literally got in, like, I need more from the 750. I know some people say I should get it tuned, but I feel like the amount of money I'm gonna spend on that, I might as well just trade it in and get the 1000 and just do it that way versus just trying to actually, like, you know, like tune it and spend all that money. But we'll see how it goes in the future. It's crazy because I feel like I'm getting somewhat bored of this bike already, even though I know I don't really have it to its full potential. So we'll go ahead and see how it goes, how time flies. Maybe I'll get a 1000, maybe not. Maybe I'll keep this bike and just end up getting a mid-pipe and tuning it. Who knows? Other than this, I'll see you guys when we're in the video. Oh, bro, this is so weird. This is so different than my... Okay, guys, welcome to the channel. So we chose the CLX Sport 700, but right now we got the CLX regular CLX because I guess we couldn't find a sport one. So I low-key felt like I should have chose the Guam, those little tiny Guams. But this is gonna be so weird. So this is gonna be like really like naked bike. This is literally the first time I've been on a naked bike. I feel like it's kind of upright like the Ninja 300, but we're just gonna go ahead and get into it and see how this is. So far, this is pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty crazy. This is pretty weird. Gonna have to get used to the clutch too. Oh, this is so weird. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's so weird because I'm so used to oops, my bad. Bro, so far I feel really bad. Like, I probably look like a noob, but it's just so weird. I never chose a naked bike. I didn't know anything about these bikes. I should have chose the 400, low key. This is kind of weird. This would have been a lot easier if I would have gotten a naked bike from the start. Oh, I can't even lift my phone up. Because getting used to the turn, and I think another part of it is so lightweight. Like, the Gixxer is heavy to turn. This one is so lightweight, so it feels like I'm about to crash because of that. So far, I ain't gonna lie with you, this is kind of weird. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. So far, I feel like I could probably see myself with this bike, like maybe just like riding around town, but how it is right now, I don't know about that. I'm just about to get used to the turn a little bit. That's the only way. But so far, it's not that bad. Now, this is the 700 Sport. I don't know any of the, details, but I will get it down on the screen, because you guys are practically learning like as I'm going right now, because I've never been on this bike before. So from what I see, this does have ABS. Okay. It's a little different. It seems like it kind of gets a little speed up there, but hopefully, we'll see how it is really on the turn. Definitely makes me want to go to more demo days, try more different types of bikes. Then I also got to realize, it may not be, just because it says 700, I'm automatically assuming like, oh bro, it's going to be quick. I got to remember the Gixxer is a whole different bike versus this bike. So I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of weird. It has ABS and a lot of other features that I'm not going to try. I'm getting used to the turn. At least I'm getting used to the turning on this thing. As again, you guys are learning as I go. So far, I'm not gonna lie with you, this is actually pretty nice. Now, could I see myself with a naked bike in the future? No. Now I see why some people will have like more than like one bike at a time, but I ain't gonna cat with you. This is probably pretty chill. The one thing I don't like is for the gauge. It's kind of like, see how it's in the sun? So in the daytime you will never really see like how it is because it's in the sun. It kind of blinds it a little bit. Gonna lie, bro, the turning on this is so much better. Kind of a little disappointing due to the fact that the GSXR 750, like, I can understand, yeah, it's a different bike, but I can see me riding this for a very long time being comfortable. I'm so used to not having ABS now. From the Ninja 300 I had ABS, then went to the GSXR that had no ABS. It was a little weird. So I had to get used to like being able to like shift and do everything else differently. But right now, this is actually pretty nice. This is pretty nice. I actually do like this a lot. I could definitely see myself maybe like having this bike if I'm going long term. Oh. The one thing I can notice about this bike too though is the one thing I noticed about this bike too is that on a GSXR you can downshift while you're in neutral. On this bike you can't. You have to actually let off the clutch in order for you to downshift. It's actually pretty cool. You know, the GSXR, sometimes I'm flying too much, I gotta hurry up and brake, can't brake in time, so I'll hurry up and downshift. This is actually pretty chill. I could probably see myself in this bike. Like, I wonder how much it costs. Like, this definitely seems like a bike to ride. Like, the GSXR would be a bike to ride when I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have fun, gonna go out racing, gonna do some crazy stuff. And then this bike right here will be like, I'm what's it called? I'm just going out, like maybe like a daily ride or something, like a little daily trip going on. That's what this thing is. Like, I actually do like this. Can I get into neutral though? Finally. I feel like I couldn't find neutral for a minute. But other than so far, this bike is pretty cool. It got a lot of features. It says it has off-road, so obviously this must be a sport touring, or I don't know if you would call this a supermoto, because it has off-road. It has a sport mode, an eco boost. I don't know, I'm in eco, or the whole time I was in sport mode. So they got an eco mode, I was in sport. They got ABS, they got off-road, but I'm on, how do I take it off of off-road? They got off-road. Hopefully nothing like that. They even have traction control. They even have traction control on here. They got like all these features. So I don't know if I activated traction control or what, but we'll go ahead and see. Oh, he stalled. Huh. Now I'm back in sport. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell the difference from off-road and sport. It's ridiculous. This thing does seem like it gets up there pretty well. It's really different, out of my comfort zone, but so far I'm kind of liking it. So it has all these features. It's really comfortable. I mean, I feel like two people can really fit really comfortable on this bike. It literally feels like I'm on a Ninja 300, but I'm just up just a little more speed. I feel like the riding position is like the Ninja 300. I know a lot of people's gonna take me on that, but I felt just like this on a Ninja 300. Like, I literally felt just like this, at least on a Ninja 250. Like, even though it's a little more aggressive feel, it's actually really nice. We couldn't really test the speed out, so I can only imagine how this is in the wind. Since you don't have as many fairings, I know this thing is probably crazy. This thing even sounds nice, and this is stock. This thing sounds clean. Oh yeah, that ABS is nasty. That ABS is nasty. Plus, also, I just got these boots. Sudici boots a couple days ago, so I'm still learning on the Sudici boots, but this is actually pretty nice. It's hard to get into clutch. In the neutral, it's so difficult for me to get into neutral. But I'm gonna have to open up my thing because I am sweating. But overall, this bike is actually pretty nice. It has a lot of features. It would be really nice to try off-road mode. Here, we're gonna put in eco mode. Let's see if it really does anything at all. It was really easy to turn on. I think I got traction control on. I'm not for sure. And I think I got ABS on. I took off-road. I'm in EcoBoost now. So let's see what EcoBoost does, because I know when I'm in like a vehicle, EcoBoost, it really makes the throttle really slow in response. So let's see. Yeah, see, I could tell by getting off, it's slow getting off the jump. So we're gonna put it back in sport. Yeah, I can tell already. Sport mode is where you want to be. Sport mode is where you want to be on this bike. Definitely where you want to be. This is really nice. Eco mode is not that good. It is really nice. Now the crazy part about it is how they're swerving. I can't really do that on this bike, which I'm not really trying to do as much. But I will say that it is really nice. It's really nice. So I think I'm supposed to be right here. I don't know. Who knows? But this thing is really nice though. I actually do like it a little. This thing is clean. It looks like we just went around in a circle. I'm not even sure if we actually did go around in a circle. I think we did go around in a circle. Yeah. And I don't even be telling the blinker is on. And it would be nice to see if this thing had a quick shifter. This thing will be sweet. But can't really do the features as much. Look how you turn this bike. This is amazing. This thing is amazing turning. This thing is amazing turning. It really is amazing. Like, I don't even know. I feel like this is really bad, you guys. This is really bad, because I may end up wanting to like own one of these bikes. But you know, I'm always going to be that sport class, sport bike life. But this thing is crazy. Like, look at the turn. Look at the turn. Watch this. Look how we just smooth in that turn. The Ninja freaking 750, I would almost been on the other side of the road. I guess this is where we're really going to test it out, is right here. Right here is really where we'll really test this bike out. Right here on this turn, because this is where I messed up the first time. Wasn't used to the turn. So now we gonna see how it's be. actually pretty chill though, I ain't gonna lie with you. That was actually pretty nice. That was pretty nice. And then you also got to figure out, I heard like some guys like they'll go to test ride demo rides when they want to buy like their first bike, but they don't know what bike to get, and they'll go on a demo ride. So this is actually pretty chill. Trying to freaking get out of neutral. I ain't gonna lie, that is actually this bike, the CFMoto 700ZX. I think this was the CLX Sport, but this bike right here is ridiculously smooth. Look at that. Who would ever picture me on a bike like this? Man, that's ridiculous. These are all the other bikes they have, but from what I understand, you only can what's it called? I think you only can ride, I think they say you can ride all day, but I don't know if you have to choose the same bike or you can actually decide which other bike you want to decide to ride. We'll go ahead and check it out, but if not, this will be it for the videos. If it is, I'll let you guys know for the next one. Take care.
Reading in John chapter 14, Jesus said there's a place he's preparing, and he talked about hell because it's calling. Never know, you may not wake up in the morning.